Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are talking about a skill that honestly is becoming absolutely essential in the age of AI. It's called prompt engineering. We're going to break down how you can communicate with AI to get exactly what you need and turn those frustrating, weird answers into brilliant ones.
You've probably heard this old saying from the world of computer science, right? Well, it has never been more relevant. It perfectly captures the heart of how we interact with AI. The quality of what you put in, your prompt, directly, and I mean directly, dictates the quality of what you get out. So, have you ever asked an AI a question and gotten something back that's just bizarre? Or super generic? Or maybe even flat out wrong? Yeah, you are not alone. But here's the good news. It's not a problem with the AI, and it's definitely not a problem with you. The solution is actually a skill, and it's one that anyone can learn. And that solution is prompt engineering. Now, don't let the word engineering scare you. Think of it less like coding and more like being a great movie director. You're just giving clear, smart instructions to an actor, in this case, the AI, so it can deliver a brilliant performance and give you exactly what you're looking for.
Okay, let's really dive into this. The way you phrase your request can make a massive difference. I'm talking a tiny little change in your wording can be the difference between a vague, useless paragraph and a detailed, actionable analysis.
Just look at this. It's a night and day difference, isn't it? A lazy prompt's like, what might be bad for the weather? You're going to get a lazy, unhelpful response. But a specific, well-crafted prompt's like, discuss the impacts of deforestation on global climate patterns. Well, that tells the AI exactly what to do, and you get a detailed, insightful answer. The words you choose matter a lot. So, how do we get from that garbage input to the gold output? Let's break down 3 core techniques. Think of this as your starter toolkit that will immediately level up your results. First up, we have the most straightforward technique. It's called zero-shot prompting. This is simply where you give the AI a direct command without any examples. You're just relying on its massive library of pre-trained knowledge. It's kind of like telling a professional chef, make me a classic omelet. You just trust they already know how. And for simple tasks that the AI has seen a million times before, like classifying the sentiment of this sentence, a direct zero-shot prompt is usually all you need. The model knows exactly what you mean, and bam, it gives you the answer. Neutral. Simple as that. But, what about when tasks get a little more nuanced or complex? Well, that's where few-shot prompting comes in. Instead of just giving an order, you first show the AI a couple of examples of what you want. It's like teaching someone a new card game by playing a few practice hands first. You're showing, not just telling. And the power of this is pretty incredible. The research is clear. The accuracy of AI models literally skyrockets when you give them even just a few examples right there in the prompt. You're essentially giving the model a little mini lesson, helping it learn the specific pattern you're looking for, right on the spot. Let's look at a real example. So you show the AI a headline about the World Cup and tell it the topic is soccer. Then you show it one about fantasy leagues and say the topic is football. It immediately learns the pattern you want. So when it sees that third headline about the Warriors, it can correctly figure out, okay, the topic must be basketball. Okay, now for my personal favorite technique, and honestly, this one's a total game changer. It's called role-based prompting. This is where you don't just tell the AI what to do, you tell it who to be. You assign it a persona, maybe a historian, a marketing expert, even a skeptical pirate. And that dramatically shapes the tone, the style, and the expertise of its response. And this isn't just about making the tone different. It actually improves the quality of the answer. A Reddit user discovered this while writing a philosophy paper. He asked the AI to act as an expert in critical thinking and to challenge his arguments, and he said the counter-arguments he got back were incredibly sharp and insightful. So, the crucial point here is that by using a really simple template like this, you can completely transform the output. Asking the AI to explain a complex topic like an API by saying, you are a teacher, well, it results in a simple, brilliant analogy, like a restaurant menu that lets different computer programs talk to each other. It makes the complex stuff instantly understandable. All right, now that we've got these techniques down, let's pull it all together into a quick checklist of best practices that you can start using, well, today. So here are the 4 big things to remember. Number 1, be specific and clear. Don't be vague. 2, give context and use examples when you need to. 3, tell it the format you want. Do you want a list, a table, an email? Just say so. And 4, experiment. Tweak your prompts. It's really more of an art than a science, so play around with it. So why does all of this actually matter? Because learning how to communicate effectively with AI, it's not just a neat party trick anymore. It is quickly becoming a fundamental skill in pretty much every job out there. I mean, just think about it. If you're a student, you can get way better research results. If you're a developer, you can build smarter apps. For content creators, it's a way to generate ideas faster. And for anyone in business, it's a key to automating tasks and boosting productivity. Mastering prompts unlocks the full power of these tools for everyone. So here's the bottom line. Learning to talk to an AI is no longer a niche, techie skill. It's becoming a core competency for anyone who wants to think bigger, create faster, and lead in a world where AI is absolutely everywhere. So the real question is, are you ready?